No, okay, cool. All right, so we are live. Did you want to do the intro? I think I did it last time.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to another discussion video with me and Daffy. And this discussion, we're going to be talking about some Dragon Ball. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
All right, now.
Pretty much summary.
Oh God. Okay, so real quick, before we even like get into the meat and heart of this discussion, how hyped are you for Dragon Ball Superhero? I refuse to say Dragon Ball Superhero.
It's kind of half and half. I'm not really like. I know for the second trailer, I haven't really seen the second trailer yet, but for first one, it just kind of doesn't look that appealing to me, especially the villains. It's just not really doesn't really look too much excitement going on.
Would you actually see the Red Ribbon Army a third time?
Yeah, I did hear Gohan had like a little transformation thing, and I was kind of hyped for that. But I don't know if they're going to like just cuck him again, and it's not, he's not going to get his praise that he needs. But yeah, it's kind of like 50-50 for me, especially with the animation. I think the animation is a little different for this time instead of the usual stuff they have. So.
Well, in the past couple of days, some information came out. If you've noticed, like in the promotional material, Goku and Vegeta aren't really in it. Like even like one of the main posters they just released, it's Gohan and Piccolo, and then Goku's off to the far right. And then I have to check if Vegeta's in the poster. I don't know if he is, but even in like the first trailer they showed off at Comic-Con, Vegeta wasn't in it. Vegeta's only shown in the second trailer, so that's really there's two things.
Okay.
That I think. Well, there's also another thing that came out. Is saying that Gohan and Piccolo are going to be the main characters of the movie, which I don't know how true that will end up being. I'm hoping it's going to end up more like a BoJack Unbound kind of situation where it actually is focused on the other Z fighters, and BoJack was a trash villain. Like if we're just like looking at him like objectively, like BoJack was straight like trash, but like. He was okay. Like I do think like people like one of people's like favorite transformations is like Gohan going Super Saiyan 2 in that movie and just like wrecking BoJack's crew. Like that was tight. But
That was definitely tight. I will agree on that.
But I was looking at it and I'm like, what? Like I thought about it and I was just like, well, why are they doing this animation? And I realized they had to shaft somebody, and I guess they have to shaft Gohan. Is why they're doing this animation, because I think if they were like 100% like committed to like making as much money as possible, they wouldn't do this with like can you imagine like the backlash if Dragon Ball Super Broly looked like this? Like I'm not saying it looks 100% bad. Like the animation, like the fight scenes itself looks fine. They look pretty good. Some of the more dynamic shots, like the shots in the rain, like Gohan's like coming down, his hair is different. Like that's cool. But when they're just standing talking, it looks so bad. Like there's a scene where they're in the car and like driving through the tunnel. I'm like, dude, what is this?
Yeah, I've seen that. And I was just like, the animation doesn't really look that great.
Well, then you pair that up with like Pan powering up, and like Pan looked good. Like Pan looked good.
Yeah.
You have Goku like doing the backflip or whatever, and he's like kind of like striking a pose. He's like training with Broly. Like that looks good. It's just these static shots. Just that they straight up look bad. So I hope they fix it, but I don't know. What I did want to get to. Go ahead.
That's also another thing. I saw Broly in the trailer, but then again, everybody was saying like it takes place like after the Buu saga. So I was kind of confused. I was like, well, where in the timeline are we actually like at right now? And I was like, we also have Pan, so it wouldn't make sense for.
Right. So I think what they stated is this is after the Granola arc. I think is what they said. Well, I don't even know how true that is. But it's basically we're after the events of the Tournament of Power, obviously because of Broly.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have to I have to double check that actually, but I want to say it's after the Granola arc, but I'm not sure. But basically, we're like only a couple years from the time skip because it's like the 10-year time skip in Z because Oob was recently introduced in the manga, and well, I say recently like a year ago. It was like at the very end of the Moro arc. But Pan is what 3? 3 or 5. I think she's either. I'm pretty sure she's. I think she's 3. I think she's 3 because I think in 2 years it'll be the 10-year time skip. So I think she's 3. I have to double check because she's in kindergarten. I think I'm not entirely sure, but I think if Gohan or not Gohan, if Goten and Trunks look the same as they did in Dragon Ball Super and Dragon Ball Z, I'm actually gonna be furious.
Please don't
I'm actually gonna be furious.
Happen, please. Like they've been the same size since pretty much the Buu saga.
They've been the same size for 30 years.
Like 14, 15 years old right now. They should have.
I think Goten should be 13. I think Trunks should be 14. I think. Don't quote me on that, but it's somewhere around that. Yeah, like they should be way older.
At least some sort of growth, growth spurt, something.
I'm actually a little upset that they didn't. Hold on. Was there a age limit in the Tournament of Power?
No, I don't. No, there wasn't an age limit. I just think, if my memory recalls, I think it was Goku just saying like they didn't want kids having the responsibility of like the whole plan in their hands, so they were just like, okay, let's just not.
Because I was really confused. I was like, why do you have Krillin and Tien over Goten and Trunks? That doesn't make sense to me. But
they were like, yeah, we're gonna do fusion and whatnot, and Goku was like, nah, you're kids. We're not letting that happen.
That's a whole nother. That's a whole nother tangent, but. Like
yeah, I kind of want to see Trunks be like future Trunks. Like future Trunks was at least had some height. Like he actually looked like a teenager. So
he's like future Trunks. Actually, Dragon Ball Super is a teacher. He's 30 years old. But for some reason, the Dokkan game has him as Trunks teen. Trunks I don't know why.
Does not look 30 at all.
Well, that's just the art style. Like Bulma's looked the same since I don't even know how long.
Yeah. But like when Future Trunks came back in the Android Saga, like he looked badass. Everybody was like, "Who is this character with like the sword, purple jacket, just looking cool, and then just instantly destroys Mecha Frieza?" Like, why can't we have that Trunks for present Trunks right now, or technically past? Since, whatever.
See, the thing is this is probably a super hot take. Well, maybe. This is kind of a hot take. I genuinely think that Dragon Ball GT did Trunks and Goten better. Not just because they're older, but they had very distinct personalities, and they just weren't Vegeta number 2 and Goku number 2. I do think it was a good idea to kind of have Goten, be more of like a playboy, and like obviously he didn't really train like that. Like you have the scene of like Vegeta just kind of dragging him to go train. But like he didn't. He still had his own personality. Totally different haircut, which actually I did like. I'm tired of seeing Goku's hair. Genuinely, I'm tired of seeing it. Like I'm tired of seeing it on Turles. I don't like seeing it on Bardock. I don't like seeing it on Goku Black. Like I just like leave it alone.
I'll agree. I did like the idea that had Trunks come with Goku and Pan when they, when journeyed out. And that was kind of like a different move that kind of like, so it was, rather than just have Goku, Vegeta, and then, whoever else. So it was good to have some some diversity.
Now, that actually kind of transitions into what I want to get into today is the future of Dragon Ball. So how are you feeling? Like I ask you, do you read the Dragon Ball manga? Like, do you read the Dragon Ball Super manga?
I was going to. With the whole, like, Moro thing, I was just like, I can't keep waiting, or at least for the anime to come out. I was just thinking, like, maybe I should probably get into the manga, but, like, I never really, like, actually started, so. But, like, I hear a lot of stuff happening, saying, like, Vegeta has, like, a thing going on with a transformation and Gohan's doing some stuff. But other than that, no, I haven't read it yet.
Okay. So I'm not going to spoil it that much, but I definitely need Dragon Ball. Like, I'm not saying I don't think Dragon Ball is going in a good direction. Like, I think that Toyotaro, the writer, the quote unquote protege of Akira Toriyama right now, he's getting better, but I genuinely do think that he still needs some more time because his writing still kind of cheeks. And Akira Toriyama was like, I'll put some garbage too, like for being like 100% real.
Yeah.
But as far as the future Dragon Ball goes, I need them to take a step back and like look at it and figure out what they're trying to do. Because right now, it just feels like they're just trying to like make Toei happy, and it's not that it feels 100% soulless, but okay. Let me go ahead. Go ahead.
Personally, for me, I need like you said, I need some storytelling. I need some sort of like writing that's just better than what it is now.
Mm-hmm.
Like for instance, going back to the Android Saga, I never would have like when I was first watching it, I never would have expected Goku to just get his ass beat like that. Like getting.
Are you talking about when he was fighting Android
when he's fighting
1920?
19?
Yeah.
Or yeah. Like that whole sequence, I was like, "Wow, damn!" Like I wasn't not expecting that. And then Vegeta comes in, and that was cool. That was probably like one of the best like moments in Dragon Ball. Like at least one of them.
You mean when he cried so hard he turned into a Super Saiyan?
That was funny. That turned into like a whole meme by itself.
Right.
But like just having the main character just lose sometimes is like very appreciative because it doesn't like I don't want it to be like oh like they're always winning and they're always gonna power up Zenkai boost or whatever, passing their limits and then the power of friendship and then we just win at the end of the day. Like no.
Mm-hmm.
Like Cell Saga, my most favorite saga, I believe. Just Gohan going crazy. He was supposed to be the main character from how they were leading him in,
Mm-hmm.
and then Goku like sacrificing himself. Like I just need that sort of like storytelling to come back.
Well, that was Akira Toriyama's original plan for Dragon Ball is
Yeah,
that
and then they were
Gohan
like,
was supposed to lead it, and that's why he
let's-
killed Goku off. And then Shonen Jump there was like, no, you're making too much money. Stop. No, give us Goku back. And no, because you're making too much money.
Yeah, it's just like
That's why the Buu
and
saga was all over the place.
there's also like a thing or a saying like, oh, let's bring serious Goku back and whatnot instead of like the Super Dragon Ball Super Goku. And I mean, I definitely agree with them. I mean, it's just like compared to Super, it's just a lot of stuff that I just don't like as far as just how Goku is just portrayed. It's just, I mean, I think like the one serious moment besides maybe like him fighting Jiren and he was actually like going crazy a little bit there. Like the one scene when I haven't really watched Goku Black Saga that much, but like I get the whole gist. I think it was like something where Black was telling him like his Chi-Chi died or whatever,
Chi-Chi and
something or like a bluff, and then he went rage mode. That was kind of cool. I like that type of thing, but like overall, it's just
See my man. That's where I disagree. So
okay.
two things. So one, we're completely forgetting Battle of Gods. We're completely forgetting that whole movie. Like, come on, son. You will not. You will. I won't let you destroy my world. Come on, son. That was cold.
Okay, I'll agree on
That was
that.
cold.
That was nice. That was nice.
Now,
I'll agree on that.
Now, number two,
Nice.
like, well, and also that whole thing where he like accidentally self healed and then like pushed back that thing by Beerus and he still got wiped. Like that was tight. But anyway, people talk about Goku not being nearly as serious, and part of that comes from that one scene where it was like a mistranslation because like saying he never kissed Chi-Chi, like that was a literal mistranslation. People typically bring that up. They also bring up the Tournament of Power, which is still stupid. Goku like convincing Zeno to make the Tournament of Power is kind of dumb, but I do think that I do think for the most part, Goku didn't change that much. I kind of disagree. I do think when the occasion really, really called for it, he did, get down to business. He did get serious, but I do think he did make more mistakes. But Goku's always, that's literally part of Goku's whole character is that he does make mistakes. He does get overzealous. Like the whole thing with Gohan fighting Cell. Piccolo was like, "What are you doing? That is your 9-year-old son. Well, 9, technically 11-year-old son. Fighting this monster, and you're making him fight, and he's wondering where his dad is. Like and you see just Goku's face. He's like, oh, I messed up.
Yeah, about that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So I think Goku actually. I think people don't give him enough credit. I think part of it's just a writing thing. I think he's generally still the same character. I think is he a little goofier? Sure, but you know, I don't think it's nearly as egregious as some people say. Do I still like seeing, you know, rageful Goku, like Namek Super Saiyan, you know, enemy? It was like, what was it like? Evil. It was like he had that whole speech they told Frieza. That was just like legendary. Right before he started beating on him, and like when he first went Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
Like, I still think that Goku's still around, but I don't.
Or maybe just for me, it's just like I would like to see more of that. Like, I don't mind Goofy Goku at all. Like, not that much. But, like, you know, especially just little side stuff when he was training with Gohan in the time chamber. And just that whole, like, father-son bond moment that was... I enjoyed that a lot.
Goku is 10 times the barber that Chi-Chi is, don't at me.
Yeah, I just like enjoy.
Chi-Chi sent our boy Gohan to Namek with a bowl cut, son. That cut was filthy. Bro, imagine getting your neck broken on a different planet with a bowl cut. I'm sorry, bro. That's trash.
Dang, I forgot that he.
Dude, Gohan got beat by Recoome so bad, Chi-Chi felt it from Earth, bro.
He was like, I'm not gonna lose.
Shit, bro, I remember watching that as a kid on like the Dragon, I'm looking at the set right now. It's this it's like the orange box Dragon Ball set, and when Gohan got his neck snapped, Chi-Chi just looked up and she was like, something's wrong. I can feel it. Oh, dude,
it was more funny the way he just laid there.
He said, my neck, my bones. Oh god, but
dang.
Yeah, that's the writing in Dragon Ball Super, the manga right now. It's not great. The Granola arc it's better than the Mora arc. The Mora arc had a lot of hype moments. The Mora arc had a lot of good moments, but oh man, they regressed on a lot of characters, and they've been doing a lot of regressing, and I don't like it. So I'm gonna try to be as vague as possible about this, but basically Goku pulled a Cell Part 2. And he was beating on somebody and gave him a senzu bean. And people were, dude, Twitter was on fire. People, including myself, were hot. Like, it's like it's like Goku literally just did not learn the lesson that he learned 20 plus years ago. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand what what they did. So basically, Goku beats this guy up. And this guy is like a literal monster. Like some of the stuff he's done, it's like, all right, dude, like you gotta pack him up, let's go. Like send him off to the Galactic Prison or whatever. And he beats on him. He's like, hey man, he's like, I'll give you one more chance. And he's like, oh please, let me live. And he's like, okay. And Goku gives him a senzu bean, and then a bunch of craziness happens. And he's just like, why? Like, did Goku end up winning? Yes, like it's Dragon Ball. Come on, but it's the print. Like, dude, you did this 20 plus years ago. What are you doing?
Transform and you know,
it's like what if this character just went off and killed a silly city full of people? Then you're responsible. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's stuff like that that really makes me fear for what Dragon Ball is doing, and I know it's gonna make money regardless. It's just it's an anime staple. But dude, I do not like the writing. I don't like it. Like here's the thing. Ideally, what I want on paper, I want them to take a step back, right? And I want them to depower everybody. I'm not kidding. I'm not literally wipe key away from the entire universe. I'm not joking when I say that. Because we're at the point where all the side characters are relevant. Every single person is relevant. Like
that's also another
Piccolo, irrelevant. Tien, irrelevant. Tien got the quickest turnaround on anybody. But Krillin, irrelevant. And you can't tell me that, well, he trained with Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Like, bro, no.
I actually want that to happen. I want the Z-Fires to come back, or at least like some sort of thing that they did in the Saiyan Saga, where like everyone at least played a part. Besides Yamcha.
Exactly. Bro,
bring that back. Like, can we please? The moment when Tien like at least stalled out Cell for that long of a time.
That was hype.
Like, even with his power level, like even it being lower, like just the whole fact that he stalled for that much of time before, like that way they can rescue them, like bring that back, please.
Man's like just
We
sitting
need
there,
that.
just keep go, just like for like 5 minutes. Like, dude, that's hype.
That was
I like
so
seeing it.
hype. That was so high. Why can't they bring that back?
I
And
because it turned into the Goku and Vegeta show. You know what I mean? And again, I understand why, but I don't like seeing it. I don't like seeing it. Like, I understand that, okay, well, like Akira Toriyama kind of wrote himself into a hole by making the Saiyans as strong as they are and introducing God Ki and all this different stuff. Because as it is now, if there's any sort of threat on Earth, you need to just wait until Goku and Vegeta show up, and that's it. And it's not.
I don't like.
There's no suspense.
Concept, like,
There's no. There's no consequence literally anywhere. Like, you look at the Future Trunks arc. The only consequence that had, like, here's the thing: when Goku Black came to the present and Goku beat him up and put the paws on him, he left and he went back to his other timeline. The only consequence was Future Trunks' timeline, and then obviously when he became the universe for some reason and Zeno wiped it. But that's a mistake too. Like, Goku having the Zeno button, like, I don't like, dude. Why do you, I don't like having that. Like, you have a get out of free card at any time.
one of the biggest examples of that, just not liking that, when the Z fighters were facing Frieza in the Resurrection movie, and Frieza came back, and what happened to Gohan and pretty much everybody else, that it kind of made my blood boil a little bit. And like just having like Goku and Vegeta like, hey, we're here now, everything's okay, now you can do whatever and just sit in the sidelines and just watch. Like, I don't know, like we need some sort of thing for the Z fighters to come back. Now the Z fighters now it's just literally Goku and Vegeta.
Dude, one of the hypest moments for Dragon Ball and for me was when Krillin threw the Spirit Bomb and then he threw it at Gohan and Gohan rebounded back and hit Vegeta. That's good. That's good. That's what I like seeing. And then Vegeta's just sitting there, he just shoots up into the sky, just like, dude, that, like, in the Saiyan Saga, like, that was dope. But like, we're probably never gonna get something like that ever again, and it hurts. And again, there's no consequences to literally anything because they have the Dragon Balls, which is why. And I kind of want to transition to this. I feel like GT did a lot of stuff right. It did more wrong than it did right, though, unfortunately. But GT had the balls to do some stuff that Dragon Ball Super would never do now. They killed Krillin, like legit. Krillin. Well, no, I can't say that because he came back to life later. But they killed Krillin, even though he came back to life. They killed him. The Dragon Balls gone, done. Like, and that's actually a really good concept. GT had a lot of good concepts, dude. Like, the fact that, okay, well, you guys have been abusing the Dragon Balls for years and years and years, and you can't do that anymore. And so now you actually face repercussions to your actions. That's a really good concept. Now, were most of the dragons fodder except Omega? Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. Pretty much everyone except Ice, Nova, and Omega Shenron, every other dragon was a joke, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But taking the consequences of the Z-Fire's actions and putting them into a physical form and they can fight, that's a really good concept, dude. It really is. It actually gives weight and consequence to the story. You feel what I'm saying? We have actual motivations to do some stuff now. We get to see other characters, and I don't know if Dragon Ball Super is ever going to do that. And it really hurts my heart because the Tournament of Power did a lot of stuff that I don't like Brienne and Kabe still getting shafted, low-key. But
yeah,
you introduce all these really cool characters.
there's a lot of stuff.
But I don't know if we're ever gonna see them. Like, bro, I'm trying to go to Universe 6 and see Hit do some stuff. I want to see Hit have a solo arc. I want to see Jiren have a solo arc. I want Vegeta to go to planet Sadala. You feel what I'm saying? And go over there because they teased it in the first tournament against Universe 6, and they never did anything with it. They never did anything with it. I think it was implied Vegeta it's the doppelganger or something of.
He was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go to your planet or whatever."
Well, no. I think he literally said, "I'm gonna go to your planet and train or something." But it's why are you laying all these seeds that you're not gonna do anything with? You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Like ideally, I would want everybody to be depowered. I want us to start from scratch. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not saying we need to have a whole new cast. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying we need to introduce Goku Jr. and Vegeta Jr. Yeah, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I want like God Key is cool, but it does feel like
Overpowered.
Super Saiyan Blue definitely had the quickest turnaround. No, that's actually not true at all. Super Saiyan got the quickest turnaround on any quick transformation. But Super Saiyan Blue definitely felt the most undeserved to me, partly because we saw Vegeta's off screen, and Super Saiyan Blue Goku, like getting Super Saiyan God was supposed to be like the peak of Saiyan power, and then just like putting Super Saiyan on top of it, it's just like I'm not. At that point when that happened, I was like, dude, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. And
I will.
go ahead.
Oh, you can keep going. Keep going. You
No,
can
go ahead. Go ahead.
I do miss Super Saiyan 3. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of do miss it. And just like the whole style and detail.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I know that Akira Toriyama said that it takes too long, or just like the whole studio in general, it takes too long to do the hair. Like one of the moments uh in the Super Janemba movie. I know I'm going to the movies, but when Goku turned Super Saiyan 3 and he was literally screaming for like I think like a whole minute,
He
minute
like
and a
changed the
half.
color and hell. Like, dude, that was
Oh
tight. That was
God.
tight. I think Sean Schemmel passed out in that scene. I think he passed out in that scene. I think
Yeah.
when Goku went Super Saiyan 4, I think it was the two times he passed out. But yeah, dude, Super Saiyan 3 is tight. Honestly, for like my top like 3 transformations, it probably has to go Super Saiyan 4, Super Saiyan 3, and then probably Super Saiyan 2. I mean, OG Super Saiyan's always going to be great. We've just seen it so much, but
Yeah.
I was
Yeah, definitely.
yeah, I was never enamored with Ultra Instinct like some other people have. I'm not saying Ultra Instinct isn't cool or anything like that, but if we went from like okay, so imagine we had Super Saiyan 4, but imagine it was just a completely different name. Same, it was like Saiyan Unleashed or whatever, a different name. We had Super Saiyan, the Super Saiyan 4 design, and then Ultra Instinct. I would be a lot more. I'd be a lot more inclined to like Ultra Instinct more. But we just had so many transformations over the years. I just stopped caring. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's hype, it's cool to see, but bro, like it didn't mean that
I
much
feel
now.
like I feel like it's getting to a point where like all the other transformations don't matter anymore. And you know, like with Ultra Instinct now, I just feel like it's just my Goku's probably just gonna go like Super Saiyan, then probably like Blue, and then Ultra Instinct. Like we're never really gonna see 2, 3, and whatnot, Red.
Well,
So
and the thing is that you like they'll still make them do that because Saiyan's whole thing is they like to scale their opponents and go up and up and up and up and up and up from there. But they never start
yeah,
all out. But yeah, I mean, Super Saiyan 3 irrelevant, Super Saiyan 2 irrelevant. You feel what I'm saying? Super Saiyan 2 is actually a really dope concept. I remember in the what was it, the third Broly movie. No, the second Broly movie. I'm sorry. People were still kind of debating whether Gohan was Super Saiyan 2 or Super Saiyan 1 in that movie because they like he had like the Super Saiyan 2 electricity, but his hair was the same. Like that was just kind of a random tidbit. But I don't know, man. Like I'm
I thought you were talking about the Bio Broly movie.
no,
Like,
no, 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 no,
mention
no,
that.
no, 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 never that, never that. I I also do want to see a canon Dragon Fist because all the Dragon Fists have not been canon, and I want to see a canon Dragon Fist.
Oh yeah, I forgot they did that in the what was the name? Harudekan.
The Heart movie,
Whatever.
and
Yeah.
no, did he do it in the gym? No, he didn't do it in the gym movie. I'm making it up. No, he didn't. He did it in Dragon Ball. He did it in GT and Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan 3 versus Harudekan. But like that is one of Goku's like original moves. Is that move, and that move, dude? Come on, like you tell me that a Dragon Ball Super quality Dragon Fist would not be tight. Like, dude, that'd be sick.
Mm. Well animated too. Just
Oh, don't even get me started on that. Matter of fact, no, I got time. So
Got time.
the animation of Dragon Ball Super, man, I feel for those animators because you do anime content as well, and so I'm sure you're hip to how much that industry just ruins people's physical health as well as financially. Like, obviously, it was a huge meme when Dragon Ball Super started airing, and you get like the fight with Super Saiyan 3 Goku versus Beerus and how bad that looked, and like Vegeta having two left hands and all that stuff. Dragon Ball Super didn't really get its ground until the Tournament of Power, because it was essentially the last arc. But
Yeah.
even then, you had a lot of bad animation. Even the art style, it's so shiny. It's
Yeah.
so shiny, and I don't like it.
There was a lot of stuff. Especially what was it? 2018. 2018.
Hmm.
The TOP art
Hmm.
came out. Wow, that's wow.
Yeah.
But I was yeah, I was watching with my friend, and we were just watching Super like each episode that came out, and there was a lot of mishaps just in terms of the show like taking like a week off or maybe even 2 weeks off, or they're just going on hiatus like multiple times.
Hmm.
And honestly, like, we gotta give it up to the studio for at least like making this content, like, having it come out like each week. But yeah, there was a lot of stuff happening, especially in the animation. I think one of the episodes in the TOP arc was like pretty bad, but then they had I forgot his name. They had one of the episodes when it was Goku and Vegeta fighting Jiren in their blue forms. Like the animation.
Yuya Takahashi, that is that man's name.
Yeah,
But
that was
man,
like that. That was
his drawing of Ultimate Gohan, that was fire. Like when he charged that Kamehameha
Yeah.
towards Topo, like that looked good. Everything looked good in that episode
even
because
with, Frieza and Dispo. Like
yeah,
I like the little lines just on Golden Frieza. That was like
right. Yeah,
nice.
Yuya Takahashi, he's a fantastic animator. And he even did the fight scene between Vegito and Fuyuzumasu. That's why that fight looked good too. But the problem is that the schedule was so tight for Dragon Ball Super, the production. They were going like 2 weeks out from an episode that
Yeah.
had to air. That's how crunched they were. And so obviously it's not going to look good. Like you look at
And
go
honestly,
ahead.
that was not to like interrupt, but
No,
like
go ahead.
that was like until like end of I think it was like towards like near the end of the arc. They were taking like usually like 2 week breaks, and so that was pretty difficult for them. So
Yeah, it genuinely breaks my heart to see what Dragon Ball Super's animation looks like compared to other seasonal animes. So like even look like Boruto, look at One Piece. Dude, One Piece right now, I don't watch One Piece, but that animation, I've been seeing some clips on Crunchyroll, that animation's gas. Gas.
yeah,
It just passed episode 1,000. You feel what I'm saying? Like you look at like again, I respect Yamamuro. Like he did a lot of work. Like he's one of the characters. He's like the character designer for Dragon Ball since like actually ever. I respect him. Like his peak work was Dragon Ball movie 13. I think the Gogeta movie and the Kid Buu fight. Everything looked good there. But it's just like, dude, now, like, no one's trying to see these shiny designs. That's why people were so hyped to see Shintani. Because Shintani's design, they look real similar to, like, OG Dragon Ball. Like, the less detail, but you have a lot more fluid movements and motion and all that. You have a lot more room for expressions. Like, that was good. That was cool. Compare Dragon Ball Super's best fight to a Demon Slayer fight, a God of High School fight, bro. That ain't cutting it. Like Goku versus Jiren, like yeah, that's peak Dragon Ball Super, but bro, everything else that ain't cutting it. G,
prime example is that Rengoku fight with Akaza. Like
exactly.
the animation on that was top notch. I was watching for the first time, and I was just like, golly, they went crazy on that animation. But it's not like for me. It's not like I don't like what they did for the animation for the Broly movie. Like that was fine. They obviously did do some. I think it was like some CGI when they were going like ham a little bit, but
So I didn't mind that nearly as much as some other people did.
yeah, but like I, I, I can't say that I don't miss the OG Dragon Ball animation. Like, you know, I I feel like it would be pretty awesome to see that in Super if they can. So
Right. And the thing is people pretend that Z did no wrong with some of its animation. But I think that's a staple in Dragon Ball that needs to just die, if I'm being honest, is the whole yeah, like that needs to just go
oh
away.
my
That needs to go away. It
gosh.
needs to stop. The repeated frames. Dude, I was rewatching the Tournament of Power. Oh my god, the amount of reused shots. Like, bro, stop. 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 Like, I understand why they had to do it, but just like Dragon Ball needs actual choreography right now. It needs it straight up because it does not. Everything else is blown out of the water, and that should not be happening. Which is part of the reason why the Broly movie was so good. And
Yeah.
oh my god, dude! If I see another like repeated shot of them like throwing hands like that, I'm gonna lose my mind. It's not interesting. It was cool seeing it in the Saiyan Saga. It was cool. It was kind of cool seeing it in the Goku versus Cell fight because they actually threw in some different stuff. 20 years later, that ain't cutting it, G. That ain't cutting it. Like, I'm probably gonna make a video on my channel later on this week, but like, got a high school, bro? You want to talk about choreography? Come on, son.
I watched the first episode of that. That was pretty nice too. That was pretty enjoyable.
It,
That was good.
oh, it gets it's hot. The animation's hot. The actual story is
They were throwing hands like I literally like the first episode.
like actual choreography, dude. Like there was a fan animation I saw. It was like a Ultra Ego Vegeta. It's on one of his new forms versus Ultra Instinct Goku, and it was literally just literal hands. Like Vegeta's like throwing like a key blast with his mouth, and like Goku's like taking it out with like one finger, like stuff like that is what I like seeing. I'm not like even just like the key blasts themselves. I'm tired of seeing them. I genuinely am. And this whole like the thing is, this whole video is not for me to hate on Dragon Ball. That's not it. I love Dragon Ball. Do I have it in my top 5 or top 10 animes? No. But I hold on to it for the nostalgia, for how influential it has been in the anime industry. But it needs some work, man. It needs some work. Because, bro, like, look at Boruto, One Piece, like, the animation, the quality of the story, they're getting whooped. Straight up. So, I would like them to take, like, again, I think making Gohan and Piccolo the centers of the superhero movie is a good step, is a good first step. Is Goku probably going to fight the final villain? Probably. Well, you know what? Actually, I wonder about that, actually. Because if Goku's going to fight in the final fight, I don't know. Because in all promotional material so far, we haven't seen a lot. Goku's been on Beerus's planet. Goku and Vegeta and Broly have been on Beerus's planet. But we haven't seen them anywhere else. So if they're not that much in the movie, that's perfect. That is perfectly fine with me. But like, just make your other characters matter.
At least if you can't make the Z fighters like fully like just into like the fight, at least have it. At least like let them. Wow, I just forgot what I was gonna say.
Five people on
Like,
five other people on their
like
level.
yeah, or just have like them for maybe like just a second or something, or like for a portion of like the episode or something. Make them fight or whatever.
But don't have to fight these like really overly goofy characters, bro. Like the Pride Troopers are cool, but like the whole what was it, Universe 2 with Riberan.
Yeah,
even Kale and Khalifa. Like I'm not as big as a hater as some other people are. I do think that there's Super Saiyan 2 transformations, and
I just
nah,
like it. I just
no.
the power scaling is kind of just nowhere right now.
That's what I'm saying. It's too much.
when they fused and then they went one, then two, and then it's just like, can we get some love for some other characters, please?
Well, that was weird
Like,
too because that's weird seeing how a fused Kefla and Caulifla or what a fused Caulifla and Kale can fight Ultra Instinct Goku. Now, granted, he had fought Jiren, so he's probably exhausted. And blah 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 blah. But it's just like they're fighting base god Goku. What? Like, what is going? Like, what is this?
like
Yeah, power
you're
scaling.
telling me that these girls, especially Khalifa, literally just learned Super Saiyan like how many days ago?
The tingling back, bro. The tingling back, but people only
The
the people only
of the back.
but people only had a problem with it because they're women. Like when go to the trucks, no one cared. But
I mean, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I like the concept like we have female Saiyans. That's pretty cool. But like the fact that like she literally just learned Super Saiyan, and you're telling me she can face up against Goku that is like God Key or God power scaling right now.
I mean, even Kabe or Cabo, whatever you want to use. Even Kabe, even his was a little unearned.
I'll respect Kaba because at least he deserved like a transformation boost. I'll agree with that.
Kind of.
At least for going Super Saiyan 2.
Kind of. I think part of it is because I no one could really take Vegeta seriously when that was going on. But like when he got his whole planet threatened and you go Super Saiyan, I don't know. When I saw that, I was just like, that's all it took? Like you feel what I'm saying? I'm like really? Like
yeah, it's just like
Vegeta just beat you and then threatened you. Like he didn't
Vegeta
do that much.
Planets and just bawling his eyes out, wanting to go Super Saiyan because he felt some type of way that Goku was, hot,
But like that was
but
seeded.
at least
though.
it was some sort of like storytelling, at least like wanting it, you know.
That man was getting his shit rocked by meteorites and just got frustrated and cried. I want to be a Super Saiyan. I want to. Dude, when Future Trunks went Super Saiyan, dude, this is what I'm talking about, dude. When Future Trunks went Super Saiyan, and he's like gripping his fist so hard he starts bleeding and he's crying. Oh my goodness, where'd that go, bro? Like, where'd that go? I'm not saying we gotta see blood and all that other stuff. Like, again, Dragon Ball Super, it's in a different time slot, so they have to be careful how they maneuver blood and everything like that.
Even though it's very like minuscule and very like small, like they did take out blood, which is kind of, it's just one of those things where it's just kind of cool to see instead of just having like nothing really like happening into them as far as just like getting hit or whatever.
See, but see, I would argue that like Bleach coming back. Oh, no, that's a whole different thing. But Bleach coming back, Bleach coming back, watching like Demon Slayer stuff like that. I don't know. It's always gonna have to step their game up, literally. And from the little bit that we saw in that Bleach trailer, the art looks fantastic. And my heart sank when I saw it because I was like, oh, bro, when Dragon Ball Super comes, like, I ain't gonna look nothing like this. My wet dream would have to be Shintani, like be like the head character designer, so we could just say like Dragon Ball Super Broly style. We just make that universe. It's like, okay, this is what they look like now, right? They do that, and they kind of do what some of GT did, like the Shadow Dragons, but actually make them like threats. That'd be cool. So check it out. What if we had like a scenario where it was like, okay, Goku and Vegeta, they got to go to like Universe 11 or something, right? They have Universe 11, they got to go talk to Jiren or something, and the Shadow Dragons pop up, right? But Goku and Vegeta, they don't know, they can't contact Whis, can't contact Zeno, so they have to do it themselves, right? If we had a whole arc of that, they got to fight the Shadow Dragons, they got to fight Omega Shenron too. Like, if we're gonna scale like that, then that's just what we're gonna have to do. You feel what I'm saying? So you could have Gohan and Goten had to fight, Omega Shenron. You could have Krillin and Yamcha have to fight, or Krillin and Tien have to fight, I don't know, Nuova and Ice Shenron, like something like that. Like, if you're gonna like make these characters not be able to do stuff, power them up, have them have a little bit of training. You feel what I'm saying? You can even do like the whole image training that Gohan and Krillin did when they were on their way to Namek. Like the whole mental image training. You could have them do that or something. Have them at least train, do something, defend the Earth while Goku and Vegeta are gone. Like literally, give me an arc where Goku and Vegeta are like absent. That is perfectly fine. I'm tired of seeing them, bro. Like I get that Goku's the main character and so is Vegeta, but like I don't want to see Vegeta take another L. We've been doing this for 30+ years, bro. Like that man is never gonna get his final licking on a villain.
That's also another thing. Just for like the amount of L's Vegeta takes is just like I can't. What? First Cell. Wait, no.
First Cell? What? Bro, that boy got his tail cut by Yajirobe. That man been trash.
Yeah, what? Pretty much all sagas. Like
every single saga, this man's taken just L, clap.
He did beat Zarbon, I think, but he did get his ass beat a little bit. The Ginyu Force, Frieza.
Vegeta's had some W's, but he's had more L's than W's. That's the problem.
His durability is 10 out of 10. I'll give him that. But like him just getting his ass whooped is like always there. It's especially when he was facing Kid Buu and he was just getting tossed around.
When Kubu was literally strangling him when he got his arm broken by. I'm sorry, one of the funniest things I've ever seen in Dragon Ball is when Vegeta gets his arm broken, and in in Dragon Ball Z Kai they kind of like a lot of extra stuff. dude, because Dragon Ball Z Kai, they cut a lot of extra stuff. So like he just gets his arm broken, and he just sits there and just and the episode ends. It's just, I'm like, dude,
the same arm, the same left arm.
He's always holding that same arm. Yes, that arm.
Oh
he worked Broly. I will say Goku took it down when he fought Broly. That was actually nice to see.
I will say that's I don't know whether it counted as a dub or semi-dub, but at least he at least went first and didn't really get like pushed around that much. Like, you know, I think that was pretty nice to see.
That was really nice to see, but man, like Vegeta's never gonna like actually finish off like a final arc villain by himself. It's not gonna happen. And pretty much everyone has done at this point. I would argue that Gohan and Krillin did it in the Saiyan saga. The Namek arc, Namek saga. Goku did it. Android / Cell saga. Pretty much Future Trunks and Gohan. Because Future Trunks obviously killed Cell in his timeline. And then the Buu saga, Goku and Hercule. Goku, Hercule, and Vegeta. But Vegeta just...
Hercule's the real W.
It was pretty much Hercule.
Pretty much saved the whole entire universe.
Battle of Gods, pretty much nobody. I mean, Goku fought Beerus, and even like when Goku kind of got his spirits back up and like tried to like stop Beerus from blowing up the planet, but he still got wiped. Like Beerus is like, oh, this is fun. I kind of want to do this again. I won't kill you this time. Like I would argue Beerus, the Resurrection F, Goku, and I think it was weird because they were like really pushing Vegeta in the promotional material for that movie, and Vegeta had like 15 minutes, 16 minutes of screen time. He had like as much screen time as like Gohan or something. Like it was bad. We went to Resurrection F, then we had the first tournament. You got absolutely murdered by Hit.
He got cucked by Goku.
Yeah, dude. Oh,
pretty much was about to like finish him. Oh, not really finish him. Frieza was like, "Ha, here, take this," and just destroys the whole planet.
Destroys the whole planet, and then Goku went back and then Goku went back in time with Whis. He's like, "Watch out!" What? And then you had the Universe 6 arc versus Universe 6. He got absolutely clowned by Hit. Future Trunks saga. Vegito, Zeno pretty much took the dub there. He nuked a whole Zeno and Future Trunks again. That's weird to think about. That Future Trunks has finished off more final villains than Vegeta.
That's pretty sad. That's pretty bad. Not gonna lie, that's pretty bad.
I want to see Goten and Trunks do something too. Like I want to see them do something, bro. Please.
I want to see them do something, without having the need to fuse.
Exactly.
Uh,
No, like I don't want to see no go tanks
I love
for a
the
hot
whole
minute.
fusion concept, and then power up boost, and I like the whole concept. Like I just feel like solo, I would like to see something with just by themselves.
Do you think
That'd
we're
be
ever gonna
cool.
get a moment similar to seeing Gogeta for the first time? I'm not talking about fusion, just the amount of like you just like bro, like you
What
just get
with Broly, like the Broly
no,
concept,
no, 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 no,
or
no.
just like
Well, I guess that'd be comparable, but I'm saying like Gogeta versus Janemba. I use versus very
mm,
weakly, like how Janemba just got obliterated. Like, dude, that entire sequence when they were like transforming, and it was like the universe, like that shot of the universe like rotating. You could like see, like their energy, and then just like the glow from Goji. Like, oh, dude, like that was raw. I
bro,
think
the way he just looked at me was like, yeah, you're about to get
you're done.
fucked.
You're done. You're done. You're done.
You're done.
The Soul Punisher, Star Wars Breaker, whatever you want to call it.
For the way he just like obliterates and like you see like the circles. And,
He punched him. And he just
like,
huh?
oh,
Like his back is completely gone. Like that. Like I don't know if I will ever see a moment like that again. Like that was hype.
random kid just comes out, and it's like, oh, and
Well, when the random kid, it was like one of like the demons was like a worker or something. He like fell into like a vat of evil or something, and then he literally like fell into like a vat of like evil, like broke something.
guys, you would never believe what just happened to me.
Exactly. You see like Gogeta just like looking at him, smiling. That was cool. I would guess that Dragon Ball Super Broly was kind of close to that, but I want to see a moment like that doesn't revolve around a transformation. Like I want to see actual tactics. I want to see actual choreography. Yeah, I mean,
I feel like that kind of was like it with the first Broly movie, like the originals, when like even though the storytelling and the writing on that was kind of it was trash, it was bad. But like the whole
what
like
do you mean Goku
environment and
one-shotting
atmosphere.
Broly with the G fires wasn't good? Was it good writing? What do you mean?
No, I don't even want to mention that because that was just like power of friendship type deal.
No, that was the
But like,
power of the runtime being low. This is what that was.
but like before that, just the whole like there were some lines Broly said were like I'm the devil or whatever. Like that kind of like environment, that was kind of cool.
Hmm.
Not kind of cool. That was pretty badass. But
Dude, Broly was working them bad. Dude, when Broly tanked that Kamehameha, where he just walked and tanked it, like cooler, like going through it and punching Goku, like that was cool. But literally, Broly's like,
Gohan into the building and just kind of just ran.
dude, like that was cool, dude. And he's like Goku and Piccolo, like trying to like team up on Broly, and he's just like dodging up with his hands, with his arms crossed. And he just, oh, dude. OG Broly was a menace.
Or future Trunks getting like manhandled.
Yeah, dude. The Vegeta getting smashed into the wall.
Just-
Dude, but this man Broly had Vegeta shook. I am glad to kind of retcon that.
Gosh.
Like Vegeta, you compare Vegeta in the first Broly movie to like the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie, and and Vegeta like being like, oh my god, the legendary Super Saiyan. And then he's just clowning Broly. Like that was cool.
Movie, I don't know what I would have done. Oh, I would have been so upset if that happened.
I'm glad they did fix that. I'm glad they fixed that. I don't know.
Yeah, but like I feel like the only way for something like the Gogeta stuff, the Gogeta Super Janemba movie, and that whole entire thing happening, I feel like the only way for that to really happen is maybe like a character glow up or something like that. I don't know, and because I can't see it being Goku and Vegeta because I think it's gotten to the point where uh like, hey, I got a Zenkai boost or transformation, and now I'm gonna kick the villain's butt or whatever. I feel like that's kind of gotten overrun a little bit over time.
I will actually send
But,
you $10 if Pan goes Super Saiyan in this movie. I'm not kidding. I will actually put that. I'll put money on this. I'm not
Super
kidding.
Saiyan?
If Pan goes Super Saiyan, I will give you $10. I don't think it'll happen.
Actually, technically, well, I don't know in the
No, because Goten did it. He was like 6, or he was 7. So I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
or like I don't know if it counts the Battle of Gods movie when they were holding hands because they're trying to get God form or whatever, and then
I don't think that.
power of
I don't. I think they're just powering up. I don't think Pan was going Super Saiyan in the womb. I think they just needed Saiyan blood. I don't think so. I think they're kind of like helping the process.
That 1/4 quarter of Saiyan blood.
Exactly. Why? I am confused. Why is Gohan going Super Saiyan in the new movie? Like, I get they kind of scale up, but like I thought he did away with it. I thought he was just staying mystic, and I hope Gohan. I don't want Gohan to get another form, but like he doesn't have that many. But like, why? Yeah, I mean, like he's unlocked a mystic twice now.
Buu Saga and him going to school and Chi-Chi making him be a scholar. It just went downhill from there.
Well, it wasn't really Chi-Chi making him be a scholar. He always wanted to be. Well, no, kind of. He always did want to do it, but like it was kind of Goku like influencing him to do it, so he kind of wanted to make Goku happy. But I mean, it's like why? And don't get me started on the Dispel fight. I don't even want to talk about that. I don't.
The Dispo.
They reused the same piece of animation. I kid you not. What was it? 4 times? Was it 4 or 5 times?
I was gonna say, like he was pretty much doing like the same exact thing. The same animated scene, and yeah,
Turn Power was a mess. To also stop bringing back villains. Stop. No one cares anymore. Like,
well, okay. I'm gonna just be honest. I kind of want Cell to come back.
He was going to in the Tournament of Power. He was going to, but you want to know why they didn't? You want to know why they didn't? He's too hard to draw. It's his spots. Yes, I'm not kidding. They were going to bring Cell back, but they had to bring Frieza back because Cell is too expensive. It takes too long to animate because of his spots. Because those black spots where he looks like a beetle. Yeah.
So hype, bro.
Yeah, but Cell would have been like on Demon Time for real. Like that would have been cool. It would have been cool to see, like the dynamic between him and Gohan. Like that would have been cool to see. I would have been tight. But Cell would have leveled up so quick, you couldn't have stopped him.
Oh my gosh, that would have been so cool.
Imagine just Cell just nukes himself every time he fights someone stronger. Dude, Cell getting worked versus Jiren would be hilarious.
Bro,
just Cell sounding like Plankton while getting punched in his face by Jiren.
Not gonna lie, I kind of wanted Buu to be in there instead of Frieza, even though Frieza
I thought when you said Buu, I immediately thought Kid Buu, and I was like, what? No, but
no.
Fit Buu.
I just wanted Fit Buu, Fat Buu, whatever. I just wanted like him to be in there just to see how he fights and whatnot, how long it would take him to get out.
Well, he is proportionally less stronger than he was when he fought. Because he fought in that one tournament. I forgot. Did he win? I think he won, didn't he? When when Goku fought Toppo for the first time, did he win when Fat Buu fought? Did he win? I forgot.
What was it? Those
the Wolf brothers.
Those Wolf brothers, yeah.
With Bergamo and them.
Won.
I think he won, but yeah, he's way less stronger than he was ever since he split with his good and bad. That would be interesting because we don't know how strong
would
Fat
have been
Buu is.
so hype, man. Oh my god.
Angel Cell would have been tight, but I do want them to be done bringing back villains. Like the Red Weapon Army, that's kind of treading the line because that's actual organization. Yeah, I mean, but I thought they were done when Goku went to Muscle Tower, but whatever. I don't know. There's a lot of things I want the future Dragon Ball to kind of stop doing, or I want future Dragon Ball to kind of change and switch up. Will we ever see some of it? Maybe, maybe not. The manga is doing some good stuff, some bad stuff at the moment. It is going to get changed, but first things first, they need to step up their animation. Like, you look at Bleach, Jujutsu Kaisen, Chainsaw Man, like, bro, like, if they do what they did in 2015, they're getting wiped.
Working their butts off. I know that.
Did you ever see that video of, like, one of the, the art directors and, like, the bags under his eyes?
I didn't see that yet.
I'll send it to you later, but it's bad. It's bad. They're working overtime.
Yeah, I did hear like the studio and like the workers are.
Well, they're a very large studio too, but the quality is it's crazy. Yeah, because I didn't know Mappa animated got to high school. I didn't know that because I was like, this animation is oh my god. But yeah, Mappa did that. Jujutsu Kaisen, Attack on Titan
was like that.
Chainsaw Man coming up. Yeah, it's a lot. But first things first, he needs to change the animation, get its side characters straight, take the story away from Earth for a little bit, and just focus on developing other characters because you introduced so many new characters and so many cool ideas and concepts that were seeded, and they've done nothing with them. I think Broly is a good first step, kind of revamping some of the movie stuff. Ideally, they could bring back Cooler. They could, but I mean, Cooler's a fan favorite, so I don't know how well that would be received if they go back to another old Dragon Ball Z movie villain. I don't know how well that would be received, but
yeah.
I don't know. They could do something like you could introduce like Golden Cooler, like even like Platinum Cooler, give him like a different transformation, something. I don't know.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff we need to change that will be very beneficial for them. A lot of stuff,
but
especially the writing.
Yeah, but we'll probably revisit this topic back when the Dragon Ball superhero movie drops. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much all I have. Have anything else?
They need to bring Z Fighters back. I don't care how you do it. Like, what has it been, like Saiyan Saga that they last like really done something, and that was with like Yamcha.
You could argue the Cell Saga when they were fighting the Cell Juniors getting worked. You could argue that Tien showed up in the Buu Saga for like 5 seconds. People forget that.
Actually, bring back Yamcha.
Yamcha, man, ain't nobody doing that. That man playing baseball. Well, no, I take that back. No, when they were fighting in Resurrection F, when they were fighting Frieza's soldiers, that was actually pretty cool.
He was there.
Yamcha wasn't there, but the other Z fighters were. Actually, Yamcha actually comes back in the manga actually to fight for a little bit. He didn't do anything crazy, but he does show back up.
Make Yamcha better. The guy's been down bad since the Saiyan Saga, dude.
Make Yamcha great again.
Like killed by a Cyberman. You lost your girl. Your power scaling's trash now. What else? Like
bro. Spirit, the Ultra Spirit Bomb, bro.
You got the pause by Android 1920 or whatever. It was one of them.
Dr. Gero, yeah.
When they were when they invaded the one city, and he came up and he got his face all chewed on. That was hilarious.
That's so funny. Yeah. He got jumped.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Bring the Z fighters back.
Yep. Also, I'm gonna end on this. How did Android 17 be able to keep up with literal God Key when he was on an island fighting poachers?
I would 17. I will say that I'm kind of glad they brought him back since he wasn't back since Cell. So him coming back was pretty.
I mean, he showed up at the very end of the Blue Arc, but like for a second,
it was pretty. I wasn't expecting him like being the one to win the whole entire thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of did expect Frieza to be there, like top last 3.
I want them to take a break from Frieza. Again, he's a cool villain. He is. He's a staple, but I want to see some other stuff, man. If they at the end of the
3-4 times, I think. Mecha Frieza. Then they like got his body parts. And then he got wished back to life for like 24 hours or whatever. So yeah, we're like number 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know he's a fan favorite, but like
my ideal scenario is they have the Dragon Ball Super movie and they have like, I don't know, Gohan Blanco or like Ultra Instinct Gohan, whatever we see. And at the very end of the movie, it like zooms out and you just see like a hooded figure and you see like a bunch like horns in there and he just starts laughing and just like eats a planet. Like that would be that actually get me hype, bro. If they like tease Moro, that'd be hype. Because Moro's whole gimmicks that he can eat, like literally eat ki, like eat it. And so like Dude, Moro's a bad dude. Moro's a bad dude. One of my favorite Dragon Ball Super manga fights that happens is it's kind of a light spoiler, but they're fighting Moro, and then Goku just like depowers to Super Saiyan 3 randomly, and he's like, "What just happened to me?" And he just starts going down in his forms, and he's like,
Huh.
oh yeah, oh yeah." But yeah, I'm pretty much all out of time. So yeah, do you have anything else to add?
No, I think I got all my rants and stuff in, so I think I'm pretty good.
Alrighty, guys, this has been your boy Daffy, and ItsJalen. Make sure y'all go sub to him, check him out. He does anime content as well. I do like primarily gaming stuff. I do some anime stuff as well. But yeah, it's been a good discussion. Hopefully Dragon Ball gets this stuff together. We will see. But yeah, we will see you guys in the next video. Thank you.